Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, hello. I am Robbers01, and today we're going to be talking about the Raspberry Pi Model 3B Plus. This little guy just came out, I want to say last weekend. No, it came out on Pi Day, which was last week. Whatever. Anyway. So I decided to go ahead and take the leap this time because, I was actually aware of it. And, well, I gotta say, I'm having some issues. The micro SD card that I'm trying to use in there is a PNY 32 gig Class C card. And the case that I have it in is this little guy right here, the Nest Pi case from Retroflag. Now, as I talk, I'm going to go ahead and throw this SD card in there, because it turns out I think this Pi is actually a bit of an SD card snob. This guy right here contains my original Pi 3B. It's the Super Kintaro case, as you can see. Very nice, very lovely. The heatsink on there is absolutely fabulous. I'm going to be mounting it on my wall vertically so that the heatsink takes the heat out of the Pi by convection. So the air should flow in through here and then out through the vents on top because heat rises. A little bit of thermodynamics. But anyhow, that's my fancy speak for today. Now then, the issue that I've been having is I get to the rainbow screen. Oh, we got something different. We got something different. Hey. Yeah. Alright. Now I'm not going to hold this camera here the whole time to film that for you because it's my phone. I lost my camera in the move from Virginia to Texas, and I can't find it. So I'm stuck filming on my phone. It kind of sucks. But hey, what are you gonna do, huh? Anyway, screw it, I'll just position it as best I can. There we go. Nice monolithic view. Yes. Stare up at it. Stare at the glory of stuff. Anyhow, so the problem that I was having is, and the whole reason why I had to do what you've just seen me do is, well, it's because the Raspberry Pi 3B Plus doesn't like... Okay, good. Can't see my Wi-Fi password. That's good. The Pi 3B Plus does not like it when you have thrown together an operating system on its little brother and then try to throw it into itself. It doesn't like that because that was the wrong button. Why did I press that button? It for whatever odd reason just won't load it up. I genuinely don't know why it won't. It just refuses to. Now then, you see me loading in Rasplex and RetroPie. Both of these were taken from the Multiboot Pi website, and I thank them many times for having created Multiboot Pi. However, their website is down right now, and what I've loaded up here is previously I was using well, there's a long story, and I'll probably have to make another video on it, but anyhow, so I have to create do a whole brand new build on this thing itself so it will actually cooperate properly and not go all ape shit on me, because previously it would just sit there. It would sit there and not do anything. Okay, that screen's going to take forever. And I'm actually about to end this video because for me it is 9:32 at night and I have to be up at 5 a.m. Yeah, Army life. Anyhow, So I'm going to have that installed overnight. But yeah, so when you, or if you, I'm just going to go ahead and go with when you get your brand new Pi 3B Plus, and you say to yourself, Kulu Kaleo, happy day, an upgrade for my stuff, I'm finally going to go faster in this wonderful operating system that I built for myself, do not expect it to work. Just going to give you that bad news, bottom line, up front. Don't expect to be able to go, here's my old one, you know, pull that card, throw it into the new one, fire it up, and then expect it to actually work perfectly. Because it didn't work for me, and I tried numerous different things to try and get it to work, and it wouldn't do it. So, that's something to expect. I just dropped the micro SD card that I had in my hand. Oh, there it is, next to my knee. Very good. It's been a very long day. But anyhow, so, how do I like it? Is it faster? You bet your happy self it is. Do I like it? Absolutely I do. What kind of cooling do I have going on right now? Right now what I have is two aluminum heat sinks with the thermal tape pads stuck on the processor and the USB dingamajigger. And then I've got a single 1-inch fan inside of the NESPI case plugged in and blowing at full blast. This one just cools by convection. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting a supercooler on the Pi 3B Plus, but the thing is that to do that, I'm going to have to probably cut it, because the Pi 3B Plus has 4 extra pins down near the, there we go. So it says the Pi 3B Plus in my hand right up, okay? So you've got your Ether, 2 USBs here, 2 USBs here, so you got your cluster of 4 USBs there. And then you've got your HDMI here, right here, power here, and then your AV thing here, and then your 40-pin GPIO. Well, right about here, so you got your 40-pin GPIO right here, and then right here, next to it, and then you've got your main processor, your Wi-Fi hardware, and your USB hub chip here, or something or other chip right there. It's been a long day. I don't remember everything, or where everything is on the damn thing. But you got another chip right here. This chip gets hot. So on the 3B, you can go heatsink, heatsink, good to go. Now the supercooler covers this entire area. But on the 3B Plus, you've got this little spot right here of extra pins next to your GPIO, and it's a cluster of 4 pins. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to find a way of either cutting that corner there off of the supercooler without hitting the fan and without, you know, damaging anything, and trying to get things positioned just right so it'll actually work and do its job, or I'm just going to have to cut the thing in half. Cut the thing in half, trim it down to a single fan, rewire that single fan so it's got its own plug, and just take a regular silver heatsink, or not silver but aluminum, and then put it on that other chip there so that the actual active cooling fan is sitting directly on the main processor itself. Which, that's one of the majorly vital parts. Every part of it is vital because it's one whole thing and you can't replace anything on there, so everything's vital. But the processor is of most importance. You can get away with using passive cooling on here with the chip here, because it's the same chip that's on the, at least I think it's the same chip that's on the Pi 3B. But the processor being a 1.4 gig versus the 1.2 of the regular B. The B Plus is 1.4 gig. And this 1.4, not 14 gig. If it was a 14 gig, then good God, we'd be living in the future. But anyhow, so yeah, you're going to want your active cooling on your main processor. So that's why I'll be cutting and doing that. Now, when that part actually comes in, I'll go ahead and make another video. So, I've been rambling, it's late, I'm going to bed. Happy modding to all of you, and have a good night.